Hey guys, Dylan from the Geek Duo here, and today I'll be bringing you my reaction to Wednesday Season 2, Episode 1, titled Here We Woe Again. After a productive summer break, Wednesday returns to Nevermore as a grudging campus celebrity and the target of a dangerous stalker. Now, what I remember from the end of last season, because I haven't watched it since the reaction, um, Wednesday was able to use her powers to heal up with Goody's ghost, which basically got rid of Goody. Um, she showed back up to Nevermore to take out whatever the pioneer's name was, and also the one played by the movie's Wednesday actress. I forget what her name is as well. Um, Showed up. Eugene ended up coming in clutch with his bee control. They got the sirens and everyone to evacuate the school. Enid took on Tyler out in the forest, where she was able to wolf out properly. Um, Forget what Xavier did other than give Wednesday a phone at the end, which immediately got her messages from this stalker. Yeah, other than that, that's all I can remember. Um, but I have been told by people whose opinions I trust that two of the six Nevermore characters that I even remember, that being Eugene and Enid, feel very different this season compared to they did how they did in the first season. Like almost completely different characters, which sucks because Enid was one of my favorites. I don't even know if Ajax is in this season, so there goes another one. Haven't heard anything really about um what is it? Xavier or Bianca, how they feel as characters, though I do know they're in this season. And apparently Wednesday feels similar, which you'd hope so as the main character. But yeah, just making sure everything's working properly. So let's get this started in three, two, one, go. That was a nice touch. And yet, when you were faced with a serial killer last season, 6 weeks earlier. Ugh. Is that duck in an orb? Oh, it's a bowling ball. ESA. I don't think you're getting through. Anything else? I feel like some of those could have gone in your checked luggage. Of course, it's a fucking sunscreen. Oh, she had to leave all her weapons. Oh, she's still getting those uncontrolled visions. I thought she said she had it under control. Sorry, but if someone shows up to your house, brings up the fact that you're a serial killer after years of you not even being suspected, and then passes out with black tears, maybe don't think you have it under control. Okay. Here I was thinking she'd done a spell or something. Ugh. Grab his dick and twist it, I guess. Well, that felt like a very in character opening. Oh, yeah, I forgot Steve Buscemi was in this. Hmm. Tyler's still getting billing on the opening. He's gonna have a bigger role in this than I thought. I also just remembered that Billy Piper's gonna be in this. Yeah, right there. Don't know who they're playing, but. Hmm. Very clearly not going to just be a glitch. Hmm. Hmm. Did he have a purple eye? Not the car. I don't think it was actually rewired. Got it though. Just needed proper motivation. Oh, she was really looking forward to. And only one of them got to see that. Anyway, as I was saying, I think I would have noticed Lurch having a purple eye. Are we going to start the season off with another woodland murder? Why does it sort of look like the one who plays Captain Lance? No. Okay. With half the face covered, it sort of looked like Lance from Arrow. It's always an ill omen when you see a murder of crows. And clearly that first one, that one, is going to be integral to this season. Otherwise, they wouldn't have given it such a distinguishing feature. Yeah, you might want to drive. One of them got in. Hmm. And you've just told the Oh, you've just told the birds where to go next. But who's onto? Because I assumed that was going to be related to the stalker. Could still be, but hmm. From what we saw, I was about to say, from what we saw from the first episode, she always has. I didn't see what that little food cut was called. Telltale Cafe, okay. Another Poe reference. I do know that she is an important character. Wasn't expecting him to be the principal. Nevermore forever. Still a little sad that she actually died. I really did think it was going to be one of those a shifter is able to shift internally as well. Really, on someone else's bed? What were they helping with? Somehow she got even more colourful. Hmm. I thought it was going to be Wednesday doll, but fortunately people don't appreciate Old English back when there weren't much rules. Still allergic to color. Okay, well, he is here, but that's a sort of. I haven't been counting. Hmm. No psychic imprint or anything. Okay, there is. Hmm. Let me guess, this is where you were? In the same way that she got the affiliate thing? Ah, it must be his mum. I forget. You had to expect Wednesday's brother would be like her. I mean, you met Morticia. Uh, don't eat his bugs. Where do they get bunk beds? I thought it was going to be that there were more than just two in that room, but... Oh, I thought Xavier was in this. It might be why I didn't hear anything about him. Hmm. I don't trust him. And I think... Um... He's got a thing against all of the atoms. That's just my immediate. Also, I love how it's painted pink. Probably as a nod to the black and white Adams house. How that had to be um pink to show up properly on the colors. Gross. Could always bring Pubert into it. She has a sister? I thought she was going to be talking about Grandmama. Then again, apparently according to Adam's family law, pause it so I can talk. That didn't work. Apparently according to Adam's family law, Grandmama isn't even related to any of them. Like, apparently she just showed up one day. Gomez thought he was Morticia's grandma. Morticia thought it was Gomez's grandma. So they just had a random woman living in their attic who became part of the family. So maybe she isn't a part of... Then again, considering Goody was an Adams, that implies that but Morticia was a Frump. Yet the... I'm still confused about that. Things are coming back to me. So the psychic line passed through the Adams name, unless it branched out and then came back together again. It might be explained in this, but yeah, let's get this started. Because I don't know who else would be... Honestly, I don't know any of the extended family upwards, so yeah, I wouldn't have any reference or suspicions as to who could be a new spirit guide. But let's get this started again. I sure it played when I pressed the button, but it didn't pause. So the timer's a little behind. Well, I mean, you do keep trying to behead him, so. Okay, I guess you were talking about your sister, and something's happened with her. I was wondering if they were gonna, um, say anything. Hmm. I thought he died. That's what my memory was saying, why there was a new sheriff, but. Well, if he didn't die last season, I'm assuming he's going to this season because of the birds. Two valves in, one valve out. At least he knows what a heart looks like. Self-installed as well. Nice touch. So what you're saying is he's not actually dead and he's gonna come back. Then again, that's pretty much the exact same thing that happened last season, so would they play the same thing as well again? So we know what Pugsley's doing. Got a target of 1 million. And there's the angle tilt to show in the Ferris. I thought it was going to be related to the cult that her mother was a part of. So what kind of outcast are you? Seem you're getting a lot of decisions tomorrow. I thought she was going to give him another manicure. I will say I'm remembering why I enjoyed this show so much, which is a good thing for the first half of episode 1 to Black Tears. And why was the drawing? I guess to emphasize in a black and white drawing, you should use color even if the emphasis is from something that's black. I think I'm just suspicious of everyone. I think I was suspicious of almost everyone in the first season too, except for the one that I should have been. Please tell me the flaming wings of that bird are gonna flap. Still getting those? Well, I mean, one way to get rid of all your fame would be to destroy the pyre looking for your manuscript. That's fair. There's always that one person that's got to go a little up and above. So the Da Vinci's are the psychic ones. I thought he was just calling them Da Vinci to reference their like, what's the word I'm looking for? Creative, constructive minds, I guess. Why do I feel the manuscript's load bearing? Well, there's his outcast ability. Hey, the wings are flapping. Thought it was going to be a little more automatic, but that is exactly what I was hoping. And dive bomb straight into the... How's it been defaced? It hasn't. Singular student who. Well, she may not like it, but she. Yeah, I had to expect something like that from her. I thought it was going to be revealed he'd had that painted over Weems's portrait. Well, if he wasn't already alive, he is now. They wouldn't have shown him reviving the dead spider if it wasn't going to play a factor. Especially considering he has a mechanical heart. Well, looks like you've made a friend. Memory of Enid Sinclair. Well, she knows now. Okay, that was a very enjoyable first episode. Um, Set up a couple mysteries. I don't trust any of the new characters. Um, is there anything I want to touch on that I didn't speak about in the episode? I think the reason they don't have Xavier was because there was scheduling conflicts with the one who played him. I really want to um look it up, but Hmm. Um. Okay, no, that's worse. Um. Accusations against the actor. Okay, I don't know if anything came of that, but that's a fair reason not to have the character. Um. The One-Eyed Raven is obviously going to be important, considering it was shown during the like multiple times during the attack by the murder, and it was shown to Galpin and Wednesday, and it was in Xavier's painting. So even if it had only been shown once, then the painting would have meant that it was important. I don't trust the new principal. I didn't trust him before he blackmailed Bianca to get her to do what he wants. Pugsley, his electricity powers are interesting. Because, I mean, Fester always had something like that. At least from the movies, because I remember him putting a light bulb in his mouth and it just illuminating. And there was at least one time that um Pugsley was put into an electric chair. Don't remember what became of that, but um yeah. Him trying desperately to reach out to Eugene, sort of in the same way that Eugene was trying to reach out to Wednesday in the last season. Um being able being able to bring the the mechanical heart guy back from the dead. I'm surprised that that story was real. But yeah, entertaining first episode. Excited to see where it goes because I can see the differences in Eugene's character already. But that's what happens when an outcast among outcasts has a near death experience, comes back, takes out one of the people that are trying to destroy everything, and then has newfound popularity. I can understand how that would go to his head and make him want to chase more of that feeling of people liking him. I don't know if that's what it's going to actually be or if there is just a unexplained shift in character, but that's the way I read it in this episode. Enid, um, nothing's really changed with her so far. But the comments I'd heard about her character changing did come from the latter half of the season, so I've got a few more episodes before I find out what people were talking about with that. Um, yeah, I don't know. Um, thoroughly enjoyed it, and I'm excited to see where the rest of this season goes. So with that being said, I'll catch you in the next one.